is when that jab comes, I'm going to think of coming on the inside here. So what I want you to do is just for the start the drill here. There again, either foot, right? My angle, adjust my angle a little bit. Right? Always sneaking in on it so I can take that leg. There again, the same, I'm pushing it over here because eventually this is another one of our drills we do. I just simply trap with one hand, right? But I want to also be able to do this. Okay? Because that jab's coming and then that punch is coming right away. Right? And I'll want to go get that hand just so I have it, right? Now it's mine. See, right? So have this feeling. Okay? And notice his hands end up like this. Mine are on his center, right? Because even here, I'm still in position to cover with that hand or cover with this hand. Now, see where this hand is? He pulls that hand back, he's already what? He's hit. Because I'm already in position. So I just think from here. So I'm just like I was going to do this, but I'm going to come here to here. So I just want you to get used to, if I did this, great. But what if this hand touched, right? So I'm just going to add one little piece to this. Okay? So if it was this hand, now go there, right? Now we're going to touch, touch. I'll show you a little something on the elbows. So I might come here. When he pulls back, I just attach to his elbows. So as he's pulling his hands back, from that one moment, it's tied up. So I might go 1, 2, 3, push him. Right? Right? So it could be. So I just touch those, press this in. He's pulling that arm back. So if I come here, so it's like 1, 2. Part of this is, I'm here, he's thinking of punching. But I want to make sure I know where this hand is. You understand what I mean? So if I went here and I went there, that's fine. Here's another way to do that with one hand. But that hand is now what? Free. So I want to know where that hand is. See what I mean? I've already entered, took his low line. He's controlling his shoulders. He goes to move, but it's too late. So try to get that feeling. Tap, tap, go. If you want, you can control elbows. He's pulling those hands back. Use that his own momentum to make that happen. Okay. What I want him when that jab comes out is I want to think of hitting. When I get here, I want you to see, because this is 2 bars and 1. So as I hit, I'm going to go again. So it looks like this as I come through 1, 2, and then of course potentially 3. Okay. So you have to be careful, but there's a lot of quick little rotation of my arm starts it and then I pop it again. So it looks like this. 1, as that's coming through, he's pulling that hand back, I'm going to hit. When I get here, right away, the rotation, just like if I'm going to do a punch, it comes back to the bar, and then I can roll, hit, drop. Let me do this from this angle. So it's like 1, 2, hit off of that. Continue your movement, roll. So first little hyperextension, push, and then roll. Just cut to the mat. Okay. But be careful because this part creates that little hyperextension. And then as I come around, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go 1, 2. It's already what? See the pop? becomes a nice little, so be careful when you do that. Another possibility is just simply come in and get it. He covers that knee. So I actually kind of, come on, put your hands down so I can kick you in the leg. So, 1, 2, hit, hit. Okay? So try this idea of pushing hit. Boom. Be careful to imagine. Whoa! Come in and attack that leg. So that's another one. So as I come here, I hit, roll, as I touch. I can either push or keep. To get that feeling of hitting off of this. That punch comes again. I'm already in position here. I'm still taking a cover. He's pulling that hand back. So just stick with it. Okay? Can do? I'm not waiting on it. It might be coming, but I'm already what? Going for it. I don't want to go. Because now all the energy's coming at me. It's me trying to stop it versus me trying to go get it. Because even here, he's already in position, right? So a lot of times, one, hit, hit, hit. So I've already got body hit, chin, drop. So or add a groin strike, 1, 2, right? Hit, hit, hit. Lock again, right? So it's strike, strike. So even when I hit here, body adjusts, boom. As soon as I turn the arm bar, potentially a groin strike, right? Now I've got the bar here. It's compressing. Stay right there. Because I push this way and down. You feel it? I just want to bury his chin on his chest. Is one of the ways that I can develop this little explosive power that I use for the bar is without trying to hurt him. So I do a lot of little fudging training. So there's a little whipping through my body, but what I'm doing here is I'm relaxed, and I want to do how fast can I contract and relax. But as I do it, I want to roll my arm over and sink. So I'm exaggerating it a little bit so you can get a feeling of it. So when I get in here, without trying to put too much on it, it doesn't seem like much, but that's what's going to create that whip. And if I'm doing it here, but also the backside, right? So I'm kind of pulling back. So now, this kind of stuff makes a little more sense, right? But from here, boom. Even there, as I come back, there's a whip and a little contraction. Because that little contraction is what really pulls it. Or, yes, I can just do this, and that's safe training. But if I really want to put that snap in there, see what I mean? So, for a moment, just get a feeling. Relax. And it's a very quick contraction. The faster you let it go, the better. When I really come here, you should be feeling that. And like I said, I don't want to, I'm letting it go so I don't overextend it, but enough to where you can see the shoulder, right? And the tighter they are, the more it penetrates through the body, right? Because they feel there's not a lot of give. It goes right in. So anytime I'm touching them here, and I might even be reaching for that hand, I can create this little contraction. So I'm dealing with that, but just feeling this over here. And anything I can do to change the way his mind is thinking. All of that was the this constant relaxation, contraction. See what I mean? So with your partner, just once or twice, go slow, but I want you to just feel, and I'm not putting much on. And one way you can play with it is open and then think of closing and just rotate. And then the more you put into it, or the faster you do it, the more you're going to get out of it. And it's no different than when I hit. So when I'm here, it's relaxed, boom, and then that little contraction at the end. So same hitting, same for using the arm, and then the rotation helps to create that extension. Okay. Or even here, pulling and rotating, right? Right into that impact. So imagine, right? So as I bring this in, he's getting, say goodnight, right? Even here, the way I create that power by dropping my heel, there's a whip. And then the more he pushes, the more it actually accelerates my leg. And then when I drop, that same heaviness or whipping is through my body. So it's always happening. So you really want to add that little bit of power every time you touch them. The idea or concept, let's say he grabs me, and I go to get out of this, and yeah, I can go right to a lock, and that's a good practice in the beginning, because you want to learn how to pick up this lock, right? But he's got another hand. So now this makes more sense, right? Same technique we basically did. But the concept of maybe him grabbing. Or, you understand? So I'm still sealing that hand. But, so this idea of I can go this way, or it might be this way, right? And now still thinking of what my hand is in position. Just because it was someone grabbing, it doesn't matter, right? Same idea. Same technique, basically, right? Now it's the attachment. But the thing that hand's not going to come out is foolishness, right? So the idea of being able to come here or being able to come here. So once you practice these little hand positions, think about doing it from grabs and claspments and that kind of thing.